Hey, thanks a lot. Thanks for everyone. I really appreciate your commitment to today. This is the first time we've got this affair started, and thanks to our golf committee, Herman Lewis, cousins Cindy Walker in the back there, as well as Sue Bostrom, Carol Franson, and Gretchen Gilbert. This is now the 11th year of the Lewis Sports Foundation, and our basis is really to use sport as a platform to educate young people, to get them to understand the values of academics and being a good citizen, but then also, if they have an interest in sport and physical activity, to use that as a springboard to a balanced life. So we've been in schools, we've been in rec centers, we've worked with coaches, we've worked with teachers, we've made friends with corporate individuals who love to sponsor the endeavors of corporations and companies like myself and the Lewis Sports Foundation as we pursue community interests. It's part of what I do at the university, and I really appreciate the fact that we have a number of sponsors and individuals who feel good about supporting our kids. But at the same time, I wanted to be able to go further in acknowledging my parents, who were certainly motivated in understanding and getting me to understand that education is very important, and that even though athletics and sports is there, the balanced living is most important, because I always tell young people that you've got this parallel lifestyle where you're an athlete and you're a student. One is temporary and one is long-term. And I asked them to guess which one is long-term. They know what I'm talking about. At the same time, they need to hear that message time and time again. So a lot of our motivation is toward mentoring young people in an athletic and educational setting. So I started a twofold grant program specifically for and in honoring my mother and my father. And the reason I'm doing this is because I think I see it every day, where I see coaches, teachers, other professionals who go over and beyond or have been in the industry for a long time to help mentor kids and teach kids a balanced life. I've taken upon myself to start it off this year and to name two recipients for our practitioner awards. And lo and behold, they are both here, and I want to continue to talk about that. I'm really honored to be able to connect with some friends that I've worked with for a number of years, and to be able to, and I'm glad that they have accepted these awards. The first person who's going to receive the Doris M.H. Lewis Memorial Award, Practitioner Award, is a woman that I met over 20 years ago as I was teaching kinesiology at the University of Minnesota, and she was one of my students. And ever since then, we've collaborated on bringing some of her students to campus, certainly I visiting her school, and at the same time, just staying in touch. And she's been in the public school system for 20 years now. And so it's my honor to provide this first and inaugural award to Tanya Shavers.
First of all, when people get older, their memories play tricks on them. I remember sitting in class one day, and the instructor came in and announced that Leo Lewis was going to be teaching a weight training course, and he needed an assistant. And like he said, I was really loud, so it was no question in class who Leo's assistant was going to be for that upcoming quarter. And I just wanted to say, because your mom was such a pioneer, and I know I'm standing here and I've been loving my career for the past 20 years because I had really great physical education teachers, which I'm sure your mom was one of, and I'm very proud and humbled to be able to accept this memorial on her behalf.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. This gentleman that's going to receive this Leo E. Lewis Jr. Award is an individual who has really showed a lot of motivation in his plight to become a high school coach. And it hasn't been long. He's a former athlete who is in a neighborhood that doesn't get much, that doesn't have many resources. At the same time, he still plugs ahead and shows the leadership that you need, the adult leadership that you need in a community. So the recipient of the inaugural Leo E. Lewis Jr. Practitioner Award is Anthony Minus from St. Paul Humboldt.
Well, first of all, I'm very flattered and honored. There are many, many people who've coached a lot longer than I have or have made a greater impact in the community than I have that are probably more deserving of this than I am. But man, I graciously accept this award. I sought out Leo 3 years ago. We have a philosophy at our school, and I took over the program, which is the 3 C's: classroom, community, and competition. You have to be good in the classroom. You have to get involved in your neighborhood, and that will bring some success on the field. And his program has definitely made an impact on my players, and my players are trying to do their best, and as they know how, to pay it forward to the other kids in the neighborhood. So I'm very gracious in accepting this award.
All
so
right,
thank you.
Thanks a lot. So we have ways of still building and forging our way to reach more kids, and certainly in St. Paul Humboldt's situation as well, St. Paul Highland Park, we're just trying to forge ahead to be even more involved throughout the year. So good things to come. On behalf of Lewis Sports Foundation and Best Buy, Paul, thanks a lot. Have a good evening. Okay? Bye.